I'm Ahmed Gebaly. I'm 27 years old from Egypt. I'm a co-founder in Marja. I'm working as the COO of Marja. I have worked as a trainer for entrepreneurship in just Egypt before, like going to university students and for high school students to teach them more about entrepreneurship. I have got a lot of scholarships and a lot of exchange programs. I have traveled to 17 countries. I love traveling. So this is enough about me. We started Marja in 2017. We had been working for like 4 to 5 years. There is 1 year before we start, like as a company, we were just working to get the idea. We had raised investment twice, once from an Egyptian accelerator and once from an investor in USA. We have been featured in a lot of newspapers. We have helped more than 3 million youth all around MENA region to get scholarships, to study better, to develop their skills, to study abroad. As well, we got featured in 25 to under 25 for young entrepreneurs reinventing Egypt in 2017. Okay. We're gonna talk today about entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship and its forms, examples about entrepreneurs, and what is the successful companies, why entrepreneurship is important for youth, how to start it, what is you should have as an entrepreneur so you could start, and types of funding. Okay, first of all, when we are talking about entrepreneurship, we should differentiate between innovation and creativity. Innovation is about trying to transfer or your idea into practical execution. Creativity is about getting a lot of ideas, getting creative ideas, getting a lot of other perspective to look at things. But innovation is what we are talking about in entrepreneurship, that you are already, you can transfer any idea in your head into practical execution or into project or into a startup or into an NGO. Okay, so what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, according to Harvard Business Review, is the pursuit of opportunities beyond resources controlled. There will always be limited in resources. Resources that means money, means time, it means people, it means a lot of other resources. You should find the opportunity. You should try to make the best out of this opportunity by using and managing, not only using, managing this resources or this limited resources that you're gonna have. Okay, what is types of entrepreneurship that you could use? Okay, there is 3 types of entrepreneurship. The first one is business entrepreneurship, which you are focusing more on getting profit. You are just working for business, you are making a product or a service, and your main goal is to get this project or this startup successful by started earning money. The second one is the social enterprises or social entrepreneurship, which is you are focusing more, okay, you could make money as well, you could still have business factor, and as well you are caring more about the social factor, like the environment, people, about the charity purposes. Business enterprises is only about like getting profit, and social enterprises, it could be an initiative. You could like start an initiative and be a social entrepreneur. You could start an NGO, and you could be a social entrepreneur, and as well you could start a company. Marja, our company, is actually a social enterprise. We are helping a lot of youth, but on the same time, we are making money. So we are having a social factor, and actually most people that we are helping, we are trying to raise awareness in the MENA region about the importance of good education, of quality education, how to learn more, how to be better in learning and educating yourself. So this is our social factor, and actually most people that we are helping, we are not charging them money, but we have another business model that charging universities or other donors money to help such students, and as well there is profit we make every year. So there is business entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, and the third one, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, that you do not need to leave your company that you are working now on it. So to start your own project, you could do like Gmail. It was an idea of somebody who was working in Google, and Google gave him all the resources to start working on it, made it the boss of this project, and it started to be one of the biggest success in like products in your company. So you do not need to leave your company to start something. You could have an idea, and this company will help you to make it more, to do it, to make it in a better way. So you could now choose, what do you want to be? You want to be a business entrepreneur, social entrepreneur, or an entrepreneurship, like starting something inside your company. And actually, all of them are good, but you just need to know what is the kind of entrepreneurship that you really want to go for. As an entrepreneur, you see a problem, you get an idea, you start to transfer it into a project or a startup. This, when you do this process, you are an entrepreneur. How to choose, how to know that, how to evaluate if my idea is good or not. Okay, I understand that you are frustrated about this problem, and actually I had it for a long time till I found this three magical circles. Three magical circles that you should see each one of these circles, and if it fits three of them, this is a good idea for a project. Okay, the first one is about desirability. Does people really want your project? Does people need this project? So you should think about it. Okay, there is a problem in traffic in my country, and my idea is to buy everybody a helicopter. Okay, is there really desire? Is it like people desire this, or it is a real pain in people? With people, that people will really see that this is a problem? Because you could start working on something, and actually people do not see it that it is a big deal. Okay, no, they could live with it. So you should know first, okay, is there desirability for it? People really desire a solution or a product to solve this problem for them. The second one is viability. Could you do it? Like, okay, you are a business, you are a graduate from faculty of pharmacy, and you have a problem that you wanna help people to book the doctor appointment through online application or through a website. And you're gonna collect all doctors on your website, like Visita. There's a startup that we have in Egypt. Okay, you're having like the doctor experience, but you don't know anything about technology. You don't know how to make a website. You don't know how to make a mobile application, how to make marketing, how to start this idea. So there is a problem with viability. You should think about it. Okay, you should see, is it viable? Could you do it? Okay, the third one is visibility. Will people pay for it? Will people use this product? Okay, if I made them Marja, this website, will people pay to see the scholarships, to get their education better? Will they pay if you are giving online courses? Will people pay to get this online course? Or no, they will want to get it for free. Okay, if they want to get it for free, it's okay. I told you there is social enterprises, or there is NGOs. It's kind of social enterprises, like non-profit organizations. They do not pay for it, okay, but they get a really good business model from donors. So the NGOs are depending on, they are giving something really with good quality for people, and people will not pay for it, will not be willing to pay for it, but I can get my money, or I can get profit out of like donors, or out of charity, or out of whatever. So if you are a business company, you should think about it. What I will sell for people, and is it visible for them or not? Visibility. Will the company or the project that you are looking for, or the ideas that you found, is having these three criteria? It is desirable by people, it is viable, you could do it, or your team could do it, and there is visibility, people will pay for it, or you will find at least somebody to pay for the idea. Then you really have a good business idea. This idea, if it fits these three circles, you could start working on it. Okay, let's play around like a little game. Okay, this camera that it had like a film that you need to be developed. What it missed now, so it's not in the market anymore. You could pause the video and take like 20 seconds to think about it. Okay, if your answer was desirability, you are right. People do not need this product anymore because it takes a lot of money, a lot of time, and now everybody have cameras. There was first like digital cameras, which killed this product, and then there is phones. All phones have a camera, so you do not need it. There is no desire from people anymore. Okay, this phone cabinets, why it's not on the market anymore? You could take the same 20 seconds. Okay, if your answer was desirability and visibility, you are right. Desirability from people, like people do not need it anymore. They have phones, and visibility as well. It's not profitable for companies anymore to do cabinets and to build it and to do wires and everything. No, they just could build a network and everybody have phones, and it is easier for the company. It's more profitable for the company and easier actually for people. Okay, what is missing here? Iced tea, it's about the culture. Like maybe Lipton iced tea is so successful in other countries, but maybe in Egypt it's not so much successful because of the culture. Like people think that, okay, tea, it means it should be hot. So cold tea, it is something weird for them. So what is the elements that you need to have to start your project? You should first have an idea, and we talked about how to choose the idea, and then the product, team, and BMC, business model canvas, and then you start. Okay, first of all, the idea. You first start when it's inspiration, like you find problems, you talk to customers, is this really a problem for them? And then this is the problem, like there is the ideation, you do brainstorming, okay, I will solve this problem by making a mobile app. I will make a website, I will make a product, I will make a service, I will make something to solve this problem. This is my idea. So one problem could have 100 ideas to solve it. So you first find the problem, talk to people, and then have the brainstorming and sketch and start talking to people. And then you do a prototype, you do a small version, really small version of the product that you have, or the idea that you want to sell, or the service that you do, and then show it to customers, talk to them more again. Do you really want this? How much you could pay for this? Do you need it in your real life, or you do not? Because a lot of your prototype, you go again for an inspiration, you try to make better or improve your product, and then you show it again to customers. And it is a cycle. It's not just the steps you're gonna reach. It's a cycle till you feel that this is the best product. I talked to a lot of people, started getting less like bad feedback and more positive feedback. Then now you can start this project. You could start with MVP, minimum viable product. When we started Marja, I remember that we wanted to be the largest education platform in the MENA region, and we're going to have all scholarships, all universities, all programs. When we launched the website, actually, it had only 5 articles about scholarships. We got a really good feedback. Then we started developing. Then we started working on the big idea. Be careful that 80% of companies fail because of team. Why? Because when you choose team, some people get into the wrong idea that they choose people who look like them, who are the same ideas and the same everything, but you should choose team that they complete you. If you are really good in marketing, you should choose people who are good in technology and who are good in understanding the product itself. You should find people who are having the skills that you are missing, and it will complete your project. Okay, types of funding. There is a lot of types of funding: angel investor, incubators, grants, sponsors, competitions, banks, and there is some logos. So I really go for incubators, go for accelerators, go for competitions, but I do not prefer to go for banks and go for loans and go for VCs. BMC, I really recommend you to start to get a BMC, like to have business model canvas. Do not go just make a business plan and make a bunch of ideas and analysis and everything. Just Google business model canvas and start doing it with your team. Like there is 5 factors that tell that why startups succeed and some startups fail. And actually funding, it is the least problem, that a lot of startups, just 14% of startups failed because of funding. And most startups, the most important factor, it was timing. It was when you started your company, about the competition on this time, about the people who were ready to start using your product. I believe TikTok would not be successful so much if it wasn't before that. Like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube made it easy for people like to use videos, to watch stuff, to wanted to have entertainment online. Then TikTok came and just was so successful. But if it came like in 2010, it wouldn't be working really well. So timing is really important. Team, you choose people who complete you. The idea, isn't the most important factor. If you have good timing and good teams, idea, it doesn't really, it's not, it's of course important, but it's not the most important one. Business model is about how you make money, what is your process, how you make the product, how much it costs you, what is your revenue streams. And of course, the last one is funding. So I really believe in this. It is all about journey, not the destination. I really believe in this. I started my company when I was in university. I have made so much mistakes because I didn't have so much experience, but as well, I had really great mentors. I had really great opportunity to learn more, to always ask how to do this. I have learned it so much in all departments because it was your own company. You are building it by yourself, and you are getting a lot of ideas. You could like just achieve these ideas by working in your own startup. Okay, if you like movies like me, I would recommend you these 5 movies. It is really cool to watch movies. Maybe it will get you excited to get into like your own startup. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be with you today, and goodbye.